Okay, the July meeting of the Board of Water Commissioners is called to order. Okay, reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. Motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
Okay, you have a second?
Second.
Those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Okay, we'll wait for presentation of bills and accounts. It's being ordered down. Cooper Lake improvements.
Just still a little closeout things are doing. Got the fire alarm in the building working last week. Still doing some stuff on updated SCADA. And we actually mowed the grass last week for the first time. So
We got our new mower.
we did. Works. Cut beautifully.
Yes. Attack, automatic attack mower.
They cut beautifully.
How long did it take them to do it with it?
We're up there a couple hours.
Okay.
They also had a flat tire that changed on the trailer. They got all the way up there and they're backing in. It's puncture the tires. So that's really that. That's
The fire alarm, what was that, just like smoke detector in the?
For the intake building, at the press it down, just it alarmed on SCADA if there's a fire.
Oh,
So it
Oh,
says,
okay.
you know, fire
and what's
alarm,
just a smoke detector that's in there? That's
smoke, heat,
okay.
and it just shows up. We have them in some of the pump stations as well. It shows up on SCADA alarm. This is not something wrong. We have CO2 monitors in the other building.
Okay.
So,
We're still waiting for the stairs and stuff then?
yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. So
When do you expect that to be? A couple months or?
I think they were thinking September-ish.
Oh, okay. I mean, once they get that, that kind of ends.
That'll be the end of,
And
everything should be closed, the remaining closeout items should be done before the stairs. They're only there like one day a week. They're not around.
nothing else then? Okay. Building condition roofs.
Well, we did our, I think everybody here was on the tour when we did the distribution system. So we saw the roofs downstairs. They're pretty, disrepair. They need to be redone. It's been 24 years or so since this
I
building.
mean,
was
you're talking
rehabbed.
about this building
So
and,
I'm talking about like all down here above the distribution shop. So we were down in the meter room during that tour. You can see where the roof was in the utility room as well. Whenever
Right.
we have some leaks down there. And then the filter plant over the gallery, that is also in pretty bad shape. So working on bids for those two as one project. The only potential holdup is, so the slate on this part of the roof. The city's historic preservation administrator stated that we should do a assessment, and it shouldn't be replaced. It should just make sense. That should, if it needs to be replaced, it should be replaced with slate. Not skull shingles with slate.
okay, you're gonna give us the money for slate?
That wasn't discussed, but I would say. So, but at a minimum, I'd like to do the asphalt shingles downstairs and at the plant as soon as possible.
Okay, so you're going out to bid then for that?
I'm ready. I'm working on putting it.
Okay. And so that, you should have bids in like within a month or so normally?
Hopefully. I gotta put it together first.
Can we do labor only? And
That might be,
department buy the materials for
seems
it?
like it might cost. Materials are gonna require bids as well, so almost
The department can't buy the materials and then just do it.
the cost of value would be over. Even just the materials themselves would be over the bid. So you have to bid materials.
Oh, God, you can just buy it.
Yeah. So to just do it one and then you get the warranty. It seems like it would overcomplicate it to break it out.
You broke down the projects in separate projects? Still be overbid, over?
Most likely.
What's the material limit?
25, 30. Yeah. I mean, I'm still So I gotta put at least the workforce together, labor, and then we can.
Do we have to approve the bid going out, or do you need a motion from us, or is that gonna be next month? Or is it-
Typically, we just do bids received, whether they want to be accepted or not. There's always language in there that they can all be rejected.
Okay, so we just rely on you putting out the bid specs that go
Yeah,
out.
I have examples. The county's doing one, I have the city's most recent group bids, so we can know those examples. So that's it.
Any correspondence?
No correspondence, just a update from last meeting though, unrelated, is we approved those turbidity meters.
Mm-hmm.
So we've already recognized the savings of around $40,000. So we got a credit for almost 8,000 for 2024. And then next year's agreement with POC is about $35,000 lower,
So the credit this year was, what was it?
between 7,000 and 8,000.
And next year's?
Roughly 35. We don't know exactly what it would have been for that piece of the work, because it wasn't on the quote. We're already around the $40,000 savings.
Okay. We ever hear back from gentleman up there who came to saw us last? Well,
I tried to reach out to him today, but I have not.
you haven't heard back with him regarding, because we talked about asking for him to ask the neighbor to cut back the bush in order to maybe find it.
No, never.
Never heard them to give you guys a call to help maybe locate the stuff.
Okay.
So at this point in time, he still has a leak, as far as we know. And so at some point in time, we need to go up there and determine if the leak is.
I have a
Continuing?
number, so he's got prices, so I'm hoping he's going to take care of this. But it has to.
I mean, he needs to find the shut off in order to do the work, or yes or no. I mean, it'd be easier, but
It'd be easier for us, but there's ways, probably to do it. I guess it depends on what plumber he hires. They can and can't do it.
Still leaking?
apparently,
Yeah, I mean, I want to confirm that. I met some of the guys today, and I did around to talk, but
they put a meter or thing on, they can hear.
oh, it's coming up.
Oh, you can see it, okay. Okay,
So that's that.
yeah, follow up on that. Super, that's it for correspondence, and actually none. Superintendent's report. I have a couple questions.
Sure.
So it looks, I don't know, this first parameter about amount of gallons, production, consumption, and difference.
We had some big leaks.
Okay, I mean, the second and third quarters last year were, you know, around 100,000. All of a sudden now we're up to 166,000.
Yeah, no, we had some big leaks that we fixed, and
What was that?
we had some in May and June, actually. So we had a 6-inch on Lincoln, an 8-inch on Roosevelt. We had a big one on Roosevelt. And we also had a break on Jefferson the same day that wasn't really on the main for Valve Road.
So Roosevelt, there was one, and what was the other?
It's on the next page.
Lincoln. Okay,
And then the month before, we had 2 on Flatbush. And
yeah, I know there was, yeah, I had a
there was on somewhere as well.
Okay,
We had
so
some
hopefully in
big
the
breaks.
next quarter, we'll see a better.
It's also been 90 degrees every day for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that amount there should be part of consumption though, right?
Yeah, but you gotta remember the consumption is also lagging,
Yeah.
so, but hopefully it goes back to the direction it had been.
Yeah, that jumped out at me. So comparing second quarter this year to second quarter last year, we had. The other question had, the elevation at Binney Water,
That's super.
I mean, at Cooper.
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess, why are we, seems high compared to the average, especially if we've had more rain, we're just keeping it.
No,
Low
the gates
or-
are open. I mean, all this rain we're getting, they're short bursts. So the stream's not been running for 2 months or.
But the gates are open all the time.
Oh, there's nothing in the collar right now?
It's pretty dry right now.
I mean, part of the problem too, is you get those heavy thunderstorms,
Yeah, it
it
doesn't help
becomes
if it
chocolate
runs.
milk, and then you
It only runs for a day, if a day, when we get those
Okay,
storms like that.
just, that popped out at me too, because the average is 0.4 and we're at 1.2.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll catch up on that. Doing well on rain. That's right.
It's all 2-inch storms, so
Yeah.
unfortunately. So it's kind of deceiving. We look at the
Yeah.
average For a severe
Rain
day.
gets-
We need like 3 days of steady.
Nice
rain.
steady
No,
rain.
no, we don't.
Up north.
No, no.
It needs to be here, it needs to be up north.
Yeah. Sometimes if you look at those on the storm, they do go up along that ridge there as opposed to down in Kingston. Okay, so I need a motion to accept the superintendent's report.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, executive session,
Yes.
motion to go into executive session,
Legal discussion.
Motion.
second,
Second. Motion.
those in favor? Okay, we're back out of executive session. We need to go back and deal with the presentation of bills and accounts.
Motion.
I'll make second.
Okay, to approve bills and accounts. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there anything else? Mr. Superintendent, no? Okay. Thank you. A motion to adjourn then.
Second.
Eh, Those in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We'll see you next.